Alright guys, out here on the new 23 Turbo Levo Comp Carbon SL. Mouthful, but this thing is awesome. Compared to the 2017, I have a 2017 Turbo Levo FSR Expert. Honestly, the 17 has more kick with the motor, but this thing is light and really nimble. Just crossed the road right there, that's why it requires. It's like a 9-mile loop. So just bought it an hour ago, testing her out. Thing is doing awesome. 29 set up for 185, which is what I am, so it's perfect. Got a hell of a deal, couldn't pass it up. Haven't even sold my 17 yet. And honestly, I might mess around. I'll probably swap the pedals for my short shafts. These are a little long, but yeah, loving it. Definitely rocky out here. A lot of sharp edge stuff too. Said he went through a couple rears. Might get a Maxxis to match the front. I definitely wouldn't call myself a mountain bike guy. I grew up with a couple trucks. Had a Breezer Thunder when I was out in Montana State, Bozeman. So pretty rough on that thing. But had a 17. My cousins actually live in Champery, Switzerland. I went over there in 2017. Rode downhill World Cup trails with them, which I shouldn't have been on. Dislocated this shoulder. Can still like pop the AC out. But so far, the lightweight is awesome for an e-bike. I mean, this thing feels really nimble compared to my 2017. But honestly, being more of a dirt bike guy, side-by-side racing, dirt bike racing, like the 17 has that punch with the motor that gives me a dirt bike feel. This is more linear, which is a lot nicer. Maybe I can get in the app and adjust some settings, but I love it. It's lightweight, but that 2017 has a lot of kick. And actually, when I bought that thing, the dude said, he's like, this has more kick than he had a 22 or 23. And I was like, yeah, right. He was just trying to sell it to me, but I believe him now. When I turn that thing all the way up, it just does burnout. So I don't know. Love this thing though. But swap some parts over. I'm liking these grips. It's a little skeptical, but keeping your hand open. I feel like I don't get as much arm pump locking up in the hand. So really fun. Just all like square edge little rocks. So far, this has been all uphill or flat. I'm hoping I get some fun downhill stuff. A lot of fun though. Gambrel State Park out near Frederick, Maryland. It's great riding for what we got. So yeah, forgot the GoPro, which is a bummer, but I'll get plenty more videos with it. So just some light review, pictures, photos. Honestly, this is rockier than the stuff I was riding in Switzerland. You can see why he said he went through a lot of rear tires. I've clipped it pretty good a couple times, but feels all right. I think the pressure a little light for me. I like it pretty full. I'm still going uphill. I'm going uphill the whole ride. And it's over halfway done. Now we're getting some fun downhill sections. A lot of rocks still. Actually some fun drops and stuff. Jumps off some rocks. If you don't feel like climbing, be a struggle, get you one of these. So easy. And we just broke a chain. Oh my God. I'm so used to the short shafts, I just drilled that on a rock. Stopped it dead. And it snapped the chain. Damn. Good thing I can hike up to the road, ride that down hopefully. Because it's not all downhill. Bummer. Definitely got to come back here this fall when more leaves have fallen. Be a hell of a view with all these trees going. We're way up on a cliff. It's awesome. See it down through there. Next ridge over. Pretty awesome. don't get mountains in Montana anymore, so this is what I got. There she is. Probably just needs a master link. I don't even think it's bent. That might be a little bit. No, it's fine. Just a master link. Man, I went for a hike yesterday with the boy on my back. I was hoping to just cruise downhill today. No such luck. Hike straight uphill. Finally made it to the road and cruising my truck. Good thing I went further down because it goes down to the bottom and it's all uphill back to the truck. That would have sucked. You can roll down the road fast. Gotta get home. Babysitter's leaving, aka my mother-in-law. So I do fun shit on the days she's babysitting them. And I am not in the shape I thought. I can rip downhill. No chain, got brakes. That's what hit the little overlook. Do some tree trimming. Pretty sweet. Cruise downhill. Probably hit the downhill right here next to the road, but first time on this trail, I'm gonna get stuck downhill with my truck with no chain. We gotta make it home. Gotta put the kid down. Like an hour and a half from home, so let's cruise. Great. Didn't really get to hit the downhill. It's just uphill and flat, a couple of downhill sections, so we'll hit it again when some leaves are off. It'll be cool. Alright, no harm done. Probably drop it on the way home, get a new chain and a master link, so I'll have that as a spare chain. Good thing we got the baby water wipes handy. Yeah, it's sweet. It's nice being that lightweight. Definitely getting used to the, I don't know, I wouldn't say a little bit less power, but not as snappy like a dirt bike as I'm used to with the 17 Levo. So I love it though. Comp Carbon for that price, for the price I got it for, I couldn't pass up. So might play around with both bikes. Who knows? Might sell this one, make some money, and keep the 17. But I don't think so. I love it. It's awesome. If you're on the fence, I'd say pull the trigger. It's nice being that lightweight. You can't even tell it's a e-mountain bike on the way downhill. Not that I got to do much today, but it's fun. All right. See you guys. Oh yeah, this siphon sound is awesome. I don't even have the 3M in there. Just popped them in the circles. It works great. And I love this TLD helmet. Peace and wheelies. That's sweet. Really lightweight, feels great. Just pop music, turn it up, turn it down, hold for track. Pretty sweet. Honestly, I'm questioning whether I'm going to sell this and keep the 17. This has got 27.5s with fat tires that I really like, which I might swap them if I can. I need to swap the short shafts. That's why I hit that rock and did the chain today. Tough decision. I love this thing, but this motor might kick more. Doesn't last near as long though. Steady rack is sweet. Pop it up, pop it down. Got it charging right there. Easy. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, what are you doing? All right, different day out here at the farm. Doing some runs back to back. So here's the 17 Turbo Levo. Here's the 22 Turbo Levo SL, which now doing the research, I kind of blanked out. I'm not really a mountain bike guy. Have a 1-year-old with another on the way, a bunch of stuff going on, so didn't pay attention. So the SL has half the motor, so no kidding, this is punchier. Plus this has 27.5, this has 29s front and rear. This doesn't have the mullet set up, 27.5 in the rear, that would make it kick quicker. So learn something new every day. But I really love how lightweight this is, but I'm a dirt bike guy, so I like more power. So honestly, with my 27.5 and the wide tires, I like them. It feels like a dirt bike kind of. I love this thing, but I don't know. I might have to just sell this one, make a little money on it because I got it for such a good deal, and keep this one. Or I think sell them both, get a new Turbo Levo, and honestly, the alloy's fine for me. I don't need the carbon, all that. So I don't know, kind of doing some quick laps, seeing which one, because the Levo will have an even better motor than this, the newer one. Yeah, it's great, you know, you're getting a better exercise and all that, but I don't care. I would have a Stark Varg complete electric bike, really, if I felt like paying for one. You know, I like biking this and that, but I like going fast and I like motors, so it doesn't really matter to me that, like, you know, more like a real mountain bike. I don't care about that. More power the better. So while the boy was sleeping, the monitor right there, I gotta do some quick laps. I got my trail right here in these woods. It's a cool quick lap and then up the hill so I can feel the difference. But I love it, but for me, more power the better. So should have learned what an SL meant before I bought it. Oh, all right, this is where you feel the difference between the Levo and the SL, going straight uphill. I was about ready when I went just the downhill section to say, man, I love this SF, which I do. But then coming uphill is where you really feel the difference. But yeah, being lightweight is awesome. It's a tough battle. I have to sell them both and get the Levo, or just, I mean, I'm definitely gonna probably keep this thing. It's awesome. And I got a good price on it. So anyway, I'll probably keep the SL and I'll get used to the little lack of punch. Sell this thing because I can't justify 2 bikes. But yeah, kind of wanted to give you guys my opinion because it seems like all the channels that do the comparison are probably sponsored by Specialized, so they can't say anything bad about the SL because it's a new expensive bike. But for me, if you want more power, go to Levo. This thing is really fun on the trails though because it's so light. So I'll get used to a little lack of power. I think for now, hold on to this one. Sell the 2017. But that's what, I mean, I was kind of thinking, even with the smaller motor, you'd still have more power with this just because it's 5 years newer. But yeah, the 2017 rips though. I love the fat Maxxis. I'm gonna have to get at least a mullet for this. Get the 27.5 behind and get, those are 2.8s wide. I kind of want something like that. I love a dirt bike tire. Feel way more stable. I'd almost put a 27.5 in front, but I guess I'll try the 29 thing. Try the mullet, see how I like it. But anyway, both really fun bikes. For me, I'd probably go Levo, not SL. Because the 10 pounds, like, you can feel it, but I need to build some sweet kickers and I'll probably think differently about the 10-pound difference. But for now, I'd rather have the more power. So if you're a dirt bike guy and you're looking, I'd say stick with the Levo. If you're a mountain biker who wants the authentic feel of a mountain bike, go with the SL because you can barely even tell. It just helps you up the hills. Definitely helps, but then when you jump off the one with the bigger motor and the extra torque, you can tell the difference. So, have fun, guys. You guys saw I was filming this with the phone propped up with a stick. You'd love it. Do this again. I can definitely see how guys end up with like 10 bikes because they both fit a completely different purpose. This thing is so light. If I was doing downhill, I would absolutely take this bike. Probably throw a 27.5 inch on the rear and maybe get a 27.5 with a fat tire. I just like the dirt bike feel with a fatter tire on the front, but completely different purposes. So I should have probably just keep both, but that seems dumb to me. I don't ride enough. But anyway, here's the pass on the 22 SL comp carbon. lame little trail. All right, well, probably just keep both bikes. No, I'm just kidding. SL Comp Carbon, I'll hang on to. Probably sell that one. If this sells for the right price, I'll probably get a 23 regular Levo with the full-on motor. I'm lazy. I should just put a throttle on one of these, honestly. Because the thing about here is I can ride to like 5 different bordering farms on this and nobody cares. I can ride their trails. If I rode a dirt bike over there, I can't. So that's the cool thing about this for me. E-mountain bike, you can go to a lot of places that I couldn't. Don't piss people off riding all the time, so. I love them. It's what got me into it. I mean, I used to have mountain bikes, but I hardly did it. So now I love it. So it's opening a whole different audience to the sport, I would say. Definitely me. So have fun out there, guys. Look at this little forest we got in here. Need some good old kickers, because about to have the second kid in October. I won't be leaving the farm. They're going to bike parks and trails for me. So I have to make my own. After rides or work, this is where we end up now, though. So pumped on how the pool turned out. Building another one for a client next week, along with a big addition. Tanning ledge, 6'6" deep, 35 feet long, bunch of bluestone. Turned out great. There's the new Fox tailgate pad, baby. Going all in on the mountain bike life. See if I can carry these back on the comp car. See, my tailgate's a little beat up. So maybe with this, I won't get so many scratches and dents in it, because I'm trying to just run this truck till it dies now. Why not? There we go. 2-minute install. Kind of is a pain in the ass to get that through there, but that's all right. All right, 2020. All right, disregard that. Got her now. Damn, looking sleek. All right, this is the big worry. Does my backup camera work? Yes, it does. Thank God. Can't back up without that thing anymore. Truck needs a wash. Oh yeah. Now we're looking factory, boys. Wrong way. Just gonna drive around with these things hanging out the back for no reason. Remember in high school when we drove around with a dirt bike just because it looked cool? I think the best part of having the stuff is just driving around with it. Slick, $69. What a good price. Anyways, I'll tell you, part of the review, a lot easier lifting the SL in there than this baby. It can be done, but a little heavier. And I'm not that weak. So there she goes. 2020 GMC 2500. Works great. Gotta flip that up. So now I gotta put the bikes outside to have the camera. Didn't think about that. Okay.